Hi there everyone, this is Tracy from Lavinia Stamps and thank you for joining me for another tutorial today. As soon as we are coming up to Halloween, I thought I'd do this really nice festive wreath with the two little pumpkins in. You can apply this technique to whatever you'd like to do really, but I thought the pumpkins were quite a nice addition. So let's pop that to the side and get started. So I am using our watercolour card, but you can use our multifarious if you wish. I'm just on a roll at the moment with the watercolour card. I just love the cream background. So first of all, I've got my mask here and I'm just going to use one of our clean colour pens and just go around the edge. This just gives us an idea of where we want to stamp the leaves to start with. It's a good guide. Starting with our oak foliage stamp, I'm going to ink up in the golden meadow. And then starting at the top, I'm just going to follow that line around. Nice and easy. And of course you can go as far round as you want. You can do the whole thing if you wish. I quite like the half. And then I'm going to ink up the smaller one. These do come in a set. Nice and handy having the little one as your filler, and you can bring in a little bit of depth by bringing in that darker colour. So and you can make it as wide as you want or as thin as you want. So the next thing I'm going to do is ink up our pumpkins. And this time I'm going to use the black. This is the Nocturne. And I'm going to pop those down at the bottom here. Give that a good press. And I'm going to grab the other one. Ink that up. And I'm going to put that next to it. I'm going to slightly overlap. And that's fine. And I'll show you afterwards why that's okay to do it like that. I'm going to use one of our hanging lanterns. I need to just mask off that at the top there so I can hang the lantern. Hopefully I've got that straight. And I'll hang that one down too. A bit higher. There we go. We can add more foliage as we go along if we wish. I'm going to pop some little mushrooms by the side as well. And this time I'm going to ink up in the twilight. And now we're going to start colouring. So we've got Elements Sundance here, and I've got my stencil brush, and I'm going to just start sweeping some colour over the top. And then taking my smaller stencil brush, I'm going to bring in a little bit of that lovely orange over the top. And straight away that's given it so much more depth again. Now this is violet chalk. You don't have to use these colours, of course you can use whichever colours you like, but I quite like this violet chalk over the top of the yellow. It's quite a sort of purpley brown colour. Now I'm going to add some little other bits of foliage on, I think. This is Glamorous. So I'm going to bring in a little bit of colour. Quite nice bright colours. Make it stand out. And now I'm going to use Warm Breeze and another little foliage stamp. Love building up wreaths. I like the fact that you can put anything in it that you want. I'm quite happy with that now, so all I'm going to do is colour in our Ickle Pumpkins, starting with the yellow. Now I'm only colouring in this one. You can probably guess why. And we'll add a bit of orange. And we'll go back to the yellow just to blend out, so we haven't got a line. See how that blends so nicely. So I've got some grey here as well. So just to give that a little bit of depth, making it look more three-dimensional. So just think where your light is coming from. So mine's the centre, so I'm just darkening the edges, the top and the bottom, so the glow is in the middle. I'm going to give a little bit of depth down at the bottom here as well, where they're sitting. Well, it's a bit of a Blue Peter moment. I did one before and I cut it out. So all I did, stamped up, coloured it in, cut it out, and now I can pop that over the top. So I just need my bippity boppity. Let's pop a little bit on the back. Don't need much. Make sure we've got it the right way around. And let's pop that on over the top. And it really does stand out, you know, just having that last three-dimensional pumpkin sitting over the top of the other one. We haven't added any glitter on this, but does it need it? I think they look quite nice. Both very different. As we know, no two cards are ever the same. But the technique is there, so I hope it's inspired you to have a go yourselves. Thanks so much for joining. You take care and I'll see you really soon. Bye for now.